Hey, what's going on everybody out there? I'm Jakejames Lugo and welcome to the channel. So I wanted to give you guys my quick fire thoughts now after I just saw the Xbox Game Showcase and talk about my comparison or my temperature level between both the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. If you haven't already, I highly suggest that you guys check out all the presentations that have happened over the last few months, including the PlayStation 5 reveal, as well as also the Xbox Game Showcase and even the prior Xbox event, because they had two, believe it or not, where they actually talked about the new consoles, they show new games and all this different stuff. But because some of you in my Discord server wanted to know where I actually stand between both consoles, I wanted to give you guys these quick fire thoughts in this vlog and just discuss the brand new consoles. I figured it'd actually be kind of fun. So let's talk about what we just saw today. As far as the Xbox Game Showcase, there was a lot of games shown during this. Again, even if you're not an Xbox fan, you do gotta really kind of respect a lot of the new titles that they finally revealed in much more greater detail that they wanted, or at least, fans wanted them to actually talk about for the longest time ever since that first Xbox event. We finally got to see things like Halo Infinite, actual real gameplay, which to me looks a little bit like a combination of Halo 3 and a couple other little tidbits drawn from the series, which looks great. I mean, we got a big world map that they showed. They showed a bunch of different things about this game, which I think is great. On top of that, we also got the announcement of a new Fable that's coming. We got a whole bunch of other ID at Xbox games, and other Xbox Game Studios stuff was finally revealed for the first time, or at least revealed in greater detail. We even got another look, or at least another tease of Hellblade 2, Senua's I think it's Senua's Legacy or Senua's Journey or something like that. I forgot the subtitle, but Hellblade 2, if you never played the first one, definitely play it, but I'm really excited about that one. It looks really cool, and it's set in Iceland, of all places. They actually made a point to reveal that that's going to be the setting for that, so for me personally, I want to see at least, what they're going to do with the mythology and some of the much more magical and crazy elements from the mythology of that area, how they're going to implement that into the new setting and stuff. So outside of all that, I just think overall, some of the games that they did show, again, I'm not even remembering most of them now. Some of them look good. Again, we're even getting brand new versions of some of the games that are already out or coming out soon, but they're going to be enhanced versions for Series X. The other big news thing that I thought was very interesting is that all those games and a lot of the big releases coming out from now onward, if you have Xbox Games Pass, you're going to be able to play those on Games Pass through your subscription. To me, that's a very big deal. I would have loved to actually see maybe PlayStation or even Nintendo implement something like that, because it adds a lot of value for jumping into their subscription service. I mean, you're going to be able to download those big games on day one and play it on the brand new console. I mean, that's a pretty awesome deal if you ask me. So with all that being said, let's talk a little bit about PlayStation. PS5, as far as the PS5 event, they showed a lot of great games, and for me personally, a lot of those game reveals, I even have a list right here pulled up. They're actually a little bit more geared to a player like me. At least, some of the games that, stick out to me and actually, are much more appealing to someone like me. Again, many of you out there might feel somewhat different or might feel a little bit similar, but at least I'm kind of leaning more towards the PlayStation 5 side of things. I mean, some of the games I'm even looking at now, I have on here, Ratchet & Clank: A Rift Apart. That was actually a game that looked really good, surprisingly so, when I saw it during the PlayStation 5 reveal, and it just looked good. I mean, again, jumping through those rifts and all those little crazy effects and the number of enemies and NPCs that were in those stages, that actually looked pretty cool. The other thing too is just the announcement of Miles Morales, or Spider-Man Miles Morales, as extra content or a whole separate experience based on Spider-Man PS4. That's actually pretty cool. I love that game, and a lot of other people do too. But even beyond that, Horizon Zero Dawn 2, or Horizon, what's the official name for it? I actually gotta look it up on here. Horizon Forbidden West. That's what it's called. Horizon Forbidden West actually looks really good as well. I actually want to go back and complete Horizon Zero Dawn, just to say that I completed it actually, from playing it and stuff, because I got maybe 20, 25 hours in, maybe a little bit more, and I stopped at some point after doing a bunch of side quests and stuff, and I never went back to it. Now, there was a bunch of other games that were talked about during the PS5 event, including Bug Snacks, which looks weird, and a lot of people seem to be making a big deal about it, but I guess there's an audience for that type of stuff. The new Resident Evil, which is Resident Evil 8: The Village, which was surprising as a reveal, as well as also, again, they have all these other games on here. Hitman 3, Godfall, they have the Demon Souls remake, which is getting done. There's a lot more in here that I feel stands out to me as a player compared to what I got with Xbox, even though I'm still excited for all the games that are coming out on that console. So if I really had to pull a judgment, or at least, pick one at the current moment, I would say that I think that if you purchase a PlayStation 5 at launch, you're probably going to have a lot more value after immediately purchasing it and in the long term into 2021 once you get that console, because there seems to be a lot of big games, at least to me, that are really going to make you work, have a lot of fun with your brand new console in comparison to the Xbox Series X, which I feel like there's still games coming out, there's still going to be games at launch, but depends on what type of gamer that you are. I mean, if you're into Halo, if you're into some of the other big AAA titles that they have from Xbox Game Studios, then I think you're really gonna dig it. I think also if you're just someone with an open mind for playing different types of games, especially if you have Xbox Game Pass, you're gonna have a lot of opportunity to try out different styles or different versions or different genres of games that really have a real diverse palette to the Xbox Game Showcase. I think that was actually one of their fortes from the second presentation that they got, not so much in the first one. So like I said, if I really have to choose one, I'm going with PlayStation 5, at least as my pick right now. That is the one that you should probably get, but that's just my opinion about stuff. Let me know what you guys think about all these things down below in the comments section. Tell me, are you a fan of Xbox Series X or just the Xbox brand, or are you a PlayStation fan or a PS5 fanboy? Whatever the case might be, tell me what consoles you're thinking about picking up during this holiday season, because the new consoles are coming out very soon. It's literally about months out. They're right around the corner. So for me, if I had to choose one, I'm picking up a PS5 this holiday season, but some of you out there might pick up a Series X, so tell me about that stuff down below in the comments section. Thanks for watching this video, everyone. Go ahead and click the boxes on the side to see more videos and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to go visit my Patreon page for exclusive gaming content that I know you'll really love. Hope you have a chill day. Peace out and stay epic, everybody.